Hi guys, so I decided that I would bring you along for this inspiration found project. Now this is a pincushion that was found by the Scrappy Bookworm 1, and we decided that we would do it as one of our inspiration found projects. So she found it on Pinterest and sent it to me. So I am going to show you my process and thought on making it, and yeah, so I want to show you what the first one looks like. Isn't he cute? Little bolts. He's got eyes. Yeah, so okay, now what I'm using, and I got this from the thrift store, they were packaged. These are facial scrubbies. I'm not going to use them, so I figured why not try and make a inspiration found project, and here we go. So the reason why I'm putting two together is because it's a pincushion, and you want some, some thickness there. So that is why I decided to use these. And now it might seem like a lot of waste here. That would be one of my dogs. If you hear, it's my Boston. He's hacking for whatever reason, I don't know. So okay, so then I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to go around in this form of my inside of my pin cushion, in about a ½ inch or so. And I'm using a pencil because you can't see it. And this is also felt that I'm using. I bought from Michael's, and this is the circle that I'm going to cut, and maybe even a little bit bigger than what I drew out here, which, sorry, I'm trying to see what I'm doing and I was off. So somewhat of a circle. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to glue the pieces together, and I'm going to do it with the pads right inside so that I know how far I can glue. So then we'll use pinking shears to clean up the edges. I found I don't know, these days with all the horrible things going on in the world and the elections coming up, I found a program on PBS, and there's a lot of different programs on PBS, like Sherlock Holmes is on, but I found this one called Creatures, all creatures, great and small, and it takes place in the Dell, in England during the Second World War. Yeah, so I started watching it like 2 weeks ago, and they play the whole, this whole season in one day. And the reason that I was looking to see if Call the Midwife had any new episodes, any new seasons, and of course, I didn't find any new seasons. I'm all up to date with those, but I did find this movie, or this program, and very, very good. It's about, if nobody's ever seen it and you have PBS, or you can get PBS, or you can, rent the series on DVD or whatever, I would suggest to do that, because it's based on a book, and it's really good, and it's just a good-hearted type of program, and I like that. So I started watching it, and my husband said, "Oh, you're on another kick with the European shows, aren't you?" Because I was watching, I'm Italian and Irish. So I was watching an Italian cook on that channel. Oh, what's her name? I forget. But anyway, he says to me, "You're back on that Europe thing, aren't you?" And I'm like, "What? You're watching all those TV programs that are from Europe. What's going on with that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I like the program. It's satisfying, and it beats listening to all the other crap going on in the world." So, okay, you saw that I did the green part in the pinking shears. So now we're gonna do similar outline for that we did the first time for the hair that Frankie has, and kind of like a half circle, and you probably can't see it, but it's there. You can, right there's the line. So, and the reason I did that is so that it would fit where I wouldn't have to put pieces together, because on the one I made as my prototype, I had to add a piece over here and it boogered it all up, but that's okay. So then I'm gonna see how this fits, and we don't want it too long on. We want it long enough so that you can make the hair, and it's bigger than it should be, but that's okay because then we have some that we can cut off. So now we are going to go in and just do some like triangle cuts. We're going to cut out pieces and long, short, messy, not messy, however it is you like to do it. And you'll see mine is, and it doesn't matter how you do it, and mine is ziggy-zaggy like that. So we will put it on, see which way you like it, which way you want to have it on. And yeah, this looks good, I think. We'll do the eyes and the eyebrows down low. So, okay. So, let's glue this on. And how many of y'all like General Hospital? I love it. And they brought back Lucky. But now Lulu's coming back, and Lulu isn't going to be the recast from the original Lulu. Kind of sad about that, but maybe this person, whoever they are on General Hospital, is gonna be as good, but we'll see. They're only characters, right? But it's my show. I've been watching it since I was 8 years old, and I would tell you how old I am now, but I won't. It's not polite to ask either, so know that. Okay, so now here is his hair. So I have these little eyes over here we're gonna glue on, and I have really tiny ones, then I have small, and then I have medium, then I have large, and I think I like the just the small ones, and I like to put them close together, so I'll show you that as soon as I get it on. There's glue on them, but I don't think it'll be enough for my little eyes. Then I made a nose, and it is a double layer nose, and what I did was, I'll show you here real quick. I folded a piece of felt, cut it out into a triangle. Then I took the point of the triangle and I cut it off. Okay, so this is going to be the top. Now, the little nostril part, I just cut it in like a little corner chunk off, and we will glue this together because I want it to be, you know, thick. And then we'll put it, we might have to trim it a little, looking like we do. You know, just a little more of an angle on the side, make it a skinnier nose. Yeah, so something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but then I like the little nostril flare thing that I did. I like that. So we'll do that. And then the septum, which is what that thing is between the nostrils, I will shorten it a little bit and put it on. Oh, it's cute. I'll show you in a second here. Let's shorten this just a little more. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking it. Normally don't do craft with me or tutorials as a rule, but I thought this was so cute that if you could find and you wanted to make, you could probably even do snowmen, you know, like snowmen out of. So now the little bolts I did on the neck, I took a piece and I cut it, I don't know, maybe about a 1/2 inch wide. You use your judgment. And then I took the folded end and I cut up and I cut it out to make it look like a T. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, I cut it off. I cut it up. Whoops. Let's try it again. That's what I get for not paying attention well. Okay, so now this is bigger, but I figured, you know, maybe it'll work better if I do it bigger and then you all can see what it is I'm doing. Because as I said, I normally don't do DIY with me. I usually make the product and then share what it is I've made. So we need ears yet, but these are my bolts, and I made, the reason I folded it in half is so that they would be the same on both. So now, before we put the bolts on, we need to make the ears. Now the same thing with the ears. We fold a piece in half and you kind of make a heart. But you can make the heart round, pointy, however it is you like. And then cut it. If you want the point, keep the point. I might actually go in here and round it more, and then I'll hold it up to the Frankie and see. That's pretty good, I think. I'll show you. Look, pretty good, right? That's a nice size. Anyway, so glue the ear to the side of Frankie's head. Okay, so there's one. And make them about even. They don't have to be exact, but close would be good. Any cute. Okay, so now the little bolts, they might be, I think they're good. I don't think they're too big. Okay, so a little dab of glue. And we'll put that bolt here. And then over here, we'll put this one. Frankenstein. Anybody like the Frankenstein movie with Gene Wilder? I guess I'm showing my age if I'm telling you Gene Wilder. But Young Frankenstein, I think, is what it was. My husband loves that movie. He thinks it's a riot. I think it's not my thing because I don't like the producer. He did another like country movie, but it was supposed to be a comedy. I forget what his name is, but he's not my flavor, so to speak. So now let me put a little bit of eyebrow there. Do some outline of his nostrils and make a mouth however you like. Then do a couple stitches. Maybe one here. And there you go. He is cute, right? So this is my Frankie, and how easy it is to do. It's just amazing how you can make something into nothing. So here we are. I have two, and I'm not sure what y'all think. Which one looks cuter? I think this one. This one looks, he actually looks like a Neanderthal, maybe. But he's cute. So they are pincushions, and they are what was chosen by the Scrappy Bookworm one. And I will post a link to her channel, and you can check her out. Thanks for watching my Inspiration Found, and I will see you in my next video.